Hey guys, it's Babs with Listen to Your Inner You. Thank you for watching. Thank you for growing my channel so fast. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. Today is just a PSA, like a public service announcement, right? Um, so I wanted to remind you guys that you don't ever have to change your core beliefs to get anything you want. You can manifest anything you want without changing your core beliefs. The reason why you're probably finding my channel now and why things are resonating is because you're ready to change your core beliefs, because it has made my life so much better when I changed them. I cannot swear up and down it was worth all the work, all the emotional distress, all the hard suffering through the couple of months of working through the core beliefs. It was worth it. But you don't have to change anything. If your manifesting isn't working, that's why obviously either you found manifesting because you lost an SP, and that's why you're on YouTube and finding all of us, or you're trying to hone in on your deliberate manifesting skill. That's great. Take what resonates from all my videos. Don't take everything so literal, please. If you don't understand a video or something, then you're just not resonating with it, and accept that and move on and find something that resonates with you. That's what I did with when I started learning manifesting. I started watching Abraham Hicks. Again, obviously, you know I'm not a huge fan of a lot of their teachings, but they have some great things. For example, Abraham Hicks, Esther is really big into emotional stuff. So they have some really great videos about emotions and how it's important to feel them and accept them as they are. So that's what they're really great at, and I love it, and it has helped me a lot. And accepting your emotions and circumstances is really important for manifesting in everyday life, even if you're not a manifester. Accepting shit is so fucking important. All of psychology knows that. I have a couple of therapist friends that know that it's important. We just tend to not do it enough. So take what resonates, and don't analyze every little bit, every little word I say. There's a couple of people that sometimes leave a comment where I'm like, you picked up on that one word, and that's not even the correct thing to pick up on from that whole video. Obviously, I have to watch as much as I can what I say, right? So I just wanted to remind you that sometimes I say things for the very specific technique I'm teaching you, not for everything else. For example, this was about knowing that you have what you want. The knowing that you have what you want is so important, because when you're doing affirmations and visualizations, you have to know that you have it. Neville teaches it. Neil, what's his name? Neil. I just wrote it down too. Sorry, I forgot his name. Neil. Don't know. Sorry. I'll put it in the description if I remember it. But anyway, our little big Bible manifestors, right? I'll call them Bible manifestors because they're like a Bible and everyone interprets it how they see fit, right? That's pretty much like the Bible. Everyone interprets it how it is, except, now that I know manifesting, I was never very religious, but I was brought up as religious and I hated it. It never resonated with me. And as soon as I was able to, I walked away from the church. Not officially, I'm still on paper. I'm very Roman Catholic, but I hated it. And then I wasn't into religion at all for a long time. And I guess I don't like the word religion and God very much because of all the negative connotations, and we have sins and all that. I don't believe that. So it's just my view on the religion and church is just very restricted. And I like my spirituality now because I do believe in God. I just don't call it God. I call it universe, and I'm the universe. So my higher self is the universe, right? And we're all the universe. We're all God. That's my belief. Anyway, different story. Take what resonates. How did I get to that subject? Take what resonates, and don't overanalyze every single word I say. I said in that I already have everything I want. I said in that video that if you already have what you want, then technically you didn't screw up, so you're not at fault. Yes, in this world, in my reality, I'm at fault for everything. Not on purpose, because I have this subconscious programming, right, that I'm constantly changing, constantly finding limiting beliefs and stuff like that. So yes, everything is my fault because everything is me pushed out. But what I meant in that video, for example, is don't take it as it's not your fault Because if you didn't screw up in the first place, then you don't have to beat yourself up over it. If you still have it, if you have what you want, you still have it, you already have it, it never went away. If you can still see it in your mind, you still have it. Even if your SP isn't with you, even if the money isn't with you, but if you can see it, you have it. That's the universe telling you, you have this desire, and it's here. So I want you to realize that, and not get hung up on that one word saying, oh, it's not your fault. Yes, everything is your fault because it's our subconscious program, but don't beat yourself up because you can't. Let it go, right? I'm the queen. I was the queen of beating myself up. I had really high expectations of myself and everyone else all the fucking time. Change that. That was the worst core pattern I've ever worked through. Maybe I'll ever make a video about it. It's the one about enoughness. I've been talking about it a bunch here and there, but I haven't been able to make a video because I don't know where to start. It took me for fucking ever to work through it. And it was a nightmare, and I made it through, and I feel so much better. But you can't get hung up on these single words. That just shows me that you're not resonating with the video, you're not getting it. And that's okay, you're just not there. It clicks when it clicks. Amy was telling me something for 4 years, and then it clicked. 4 years! I told them multiple things to Caleb and Amy, or other people, other clients, right? And for 3 months, I'm like, oh, same thing. And then after month 3 or 4, I'm just throwing out numbers. After 4 months, they come to me, oh, Babs, so-and-so said this and that made it click. I'm like, I've been telling you that for a million months. I'm like, yeah, but it clicks when it clicks. That's it. If something doesn't resonate for you, then it's not true right now. You can only hear what you're ready to hear right now. And that is something you can't force. You can push it a little bit by keeping up the work, by doing it over and over, right? By trying, or constantly working on yourself and constantly becoming a better deliberate manifester. That's how you get there. But you can't force it and say, I understand this now. Well, you're just not ready. Accept it. So don't get hung up on single words. I said that in that video because, and I knew someone always finds something, and obviously I have that belief in place. At this point, it doesn't bother me enough, but don't get hung up on single words I say about a specific technique. When I say you want to detach is because we always detach. When you get a manifestation, that means you detached and you let it go. But sometimes we can't, and that's okay too. Watch Amy's video about let it be instead of letting it go, right? It's an older video. Great video. Super helpful. But don't get hung up on single words. That just shows me you're not ready for the information. Move on to a different video. You're not ready. Don't force yourself. You can't force yourself. This is all genuine. You want to have to do it. It's a choice. You have to be open to it. You have to learn. You learn one thing after another, and when you're ready to hear something, you will hear it. That is the same with the Bible. You could be a Bible reader, a Neville Goddard reader, and you started four years ago, right? And something made sense then that now makes a whole different sense, and now you understand it in a whole different way, because we're always evolving and growing. So my public service announcement today is, don't take everything literal. Do the 4 steps Amy teaches. Amy has an amazing array of videos. I can help you manifest whatever you want. I've manifested my SPs back. I've manifested all my houses being paid off. I'm a really good manifester. There's a ton of other coaches that are really great manifestors. I'm not an affirmation coach, but I do affirmations or gratitude, whatever you want to call it, and visualizing. I will teach you what I know, and what I know works. That's why I'm here. I'm teaching you this. I know this works. What I teach fucking works. And you guys do too, because you're here. And the reason why I teach you to change your core beliefs is because they changed my life. And my manifestations now stay in place. They didn't walk away anymore. The money didn't walk away. The people didn't walk away anymore. I had to change enough things, and I'm only changing. I only told you about very basic core beliefs. There are a couple more that each of us have, and we have a lot of limiting beliefs in life, right? So it's always constant progress, but there are certain ones that create the most extreme patterns, such as disappearing of manifestations. Those are very common. Most of us have them. Core beliefs, I can teach you that. That's why you're probably here. That's why you're probably attracted to my channel and me. I'm not vain at all, but I'm very honest. I'm genuine. I'm trying to help you. I can help you. I know I can. So that's it. If you don't resonate with something, move on to a different video. Don't get hung up on single words. Again, that just should show you that you're not ready for that information, and that's okay. Be okay with it. Everything is okay exactly as it is. Have a good day.